Uh, Will, you can be the first one to talk about this episode because this is more or less something you want to chime in.
So this is his empire is the one I know the least about. Oddly enough, wasn't aware the I knew he had a Colosseum. I did not register to me that the Colosseum thing would be happening in the Empire. Makes sense now that I'm looking back on it. The theocracy, they know so little, but are on to so much compared to everyone else.
I think the big thing with the theocracy is it's basically they have the pieces all together, but they don't have the necessary information to basically put them together in a reasonable way like us audience members.
Agreed. They are definitely missing some vital pieces.
I like how they were connecting, though. That was, like, the main also I liked about it.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, Ainz has been ahead for sure. Like, I think no one really thinks 100% on how, despite Ainz isn't as intelligent as, like, Albedo or Demiurge or even
he is surprisingly smart. I think he underplays his own abilities a lot. He is surprisingly intelligent.
Agreed. I believe he definitely is ahead of everything. We will get to all of the stuff with what happens in the Colosseum. I think that'll be at the end. But, oh my gosh, the Albedo stuff caught me off guard completely.
How so?
I didn't actually think he would at least give her a peck on the cheek. That actually caught me off guard.
I did.
I'm like...
Hey, come on.
He would eventually. He cares for them.
Yeah, but... I guess.
I guess someone's...
What?
For this one, he's not the romantic type, but you know what?
I mean, he made it as a joke, and now... she called him by his actual name, not the one he gave himself.
Yeah.
And I love it. Tells the maid, do not even... forget everything you saw.
Forget everything you just saw, yeah.
It's like...
Because he doesn't want any problems to arise from it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
His Royal Highness is losing his hair from the amount of stress.
Yeah,
I'm curious what Fluter Paradigm is up to.
Is that the one who betrayed him?
Yeah, the old man.
How did he betray them? I don't remember that.
So he knew about Ainz since the beginning. He knew that everything was a trap. He's the one who set it up in reality.
I see.
He sold out his whole kingdom, his livelihood, his king, so he could gather more knowledge because he's so obsessed with knowledge.
Oh well.
My gosh. That is... Yeah.
He saw, because he has magic eyes, he can see how powerful a being's magic is. The moment he saw Ainz, he just started crying in joy and unbelievable and just started begging on the spot.
Oh, wait, why did that remind me of... it was back in season 3. It was that group.
Yeah, that group. Man, that poor group.
It reminds me of her, because it reminded me, like, when you said that, it kind of reminded me of her when she can see the magic.
Oh, yeah, when she threw up.
That's exactly it. Paradigm has that ability as well.
That's like,
only two different reactions is all.
Yeah, because one is, we're gonna fucking die, and the other one is knowledge.
Interesting fact. That in the webcomic version of Overlord, she actually survived to be a slave of
Shaltir,
yeah. And her sisters are saved as well. That's the only good ending for her.
I mean, a good ending in the sense that you're alive, I guess. Though I feel
her two younger sisters are sold into slavery for because her parents wanted money.
Yeah, well, then they die. Like currently, they're dead.
And they die. Yeah, they do die. Yeah, it is the saddest thing. Being the eldest sibling that's in my family, that strikes home for me. So I connected with that character pretty well.
But okay, aside from that, so he's so Emperor's going insane, quite literally.
Yeah, he's just losing it from the stress.
And then they decide to unite with the Theocracy to discuss business.
But I saw it coming. Which
fun.
is just ruined his chances, I think.
Well, I don't know. Well, yeah, because the Theocracy realizes that, I mean, Ainz has a hold on him.
Yeah.
So they're not going to get involved. I mean, they could send in the two people. Which
they can try, but they're going to have to be even more secretive. And good luck with that, because they tend to detect anything coming into their borders. Ainz was on that in a flash.
Oh, that was perfect.
Yeah. Master Yarnib El Nix. He's like, oh shit.
No, the moment he heard Ainz, he immediately had a oh fuck moment.
But it was worse when it was right behind him.
Yeah, because it's basically death is right there.
That was perfect.
It's just us.
It was pretty great.
It's just us kind of just saying how unfortunate it is for...
I mean, most of this, I guess the only other thing to really talk about in this episode that was noteworthy, the Godkin.
Yeah, those two. I talked to you about it.
There is one other that is mentioned in the novels, and he's the leader of the Black Scripture. Other than that, these are the only three that we are aware of.
Okay.
We are aware of how they are. I'm going to explain this in depth. They are so important to the Theocracy. By law, they're ordered to have children so they can keep this bloodline going.
Oh yeah,
and their original bloodline comes from the quote-unquote gods that they worship that were players long, long ago. That's why they are stronger than most humans. They are descendants of players that once lived in this realm.
They mentioned something about 200 years.
Yes, that's when the last ones lived.
That's a very good note.
No wonder the Theocracy...
The thing is, they've never seen something as powerful as Ainz, though.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They just do not comprehend it. They have the idea of 11th tier, which is sort of that's super tier magic, but they do not understand the full scope of it. They guessed correctly.
So basically, it is just... Oh man, like that entire situation is kind of fucked if you really think about it.
What?
I mean, in regards to everyone in the kingdoms being fucked when Ainz just starts roaming around.
Welcome to hell.
Yeah. He showed up out of the blue. Oh man. And the Guardians are there. You know at least one of them is there.
Who could it be? Sebas, maybe he's the only one who could blend in.
I know, I was thinking Sebas.
He's realistically the only one who can blend in without catching too much attention.
Right.
But aside from that, basically everyone is kind of just on edge against each other in the grand scheme of things.
And one thing I wanted to touch on, I did a little bit of research and digging from last episode.
Uh-huh.
I found out what's in the box.
Ew.
I found out its
do we want to know?
I was going to ask you, do you want to know?
Do we want to know? Oh, Andrea, that is a question more specific towards you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sure, okay, I guess this is spoiler time, like super spoilers.
Leave, so... Ronnie, you are not allowed to hear spoilers, as we've talked about.
That's right,
episode 1.
That's bullshit, I can hear it.
Leave the call.
I'm recording, idiot. How am I supposed to leave the call?
We will message you when it is over. It's fine.
How?
It's
I'm
the
recording.
rules.
You okay? I'll leave the room, but
You're welcome.
You have 5 minutes to explain because I'm only gonna give it 5 minutes.
I can do it in 4.
Okay, start.
Okay, so remember how she was getting the orphan together?
Yes.
So that box is a test from Ainz. Albedo came with 4 goals: to deliver supplies, to give her the box, to start a war, and I can't remember what the 4th thing is.
Okay.
But this box is a test for her.
Right.
To open it, she has to do some heinous ass shit.
Ooh.
And the heinous ass shit involves sacrificing children,
Oh, okay.
betraying her family,
Oh.
which includes, I don't know, killing her father, possibly,
Oh.
and betraying a love, I believe. So,
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And once she opens the box, she changes her race to an inhuman.
Oh my goodness. I can see. That makes obviously sense now. That clearly.
Yep.
Okay.
And looking back at season 2, she's going to get her chance to get Climb revived and nurture him back to hell. And doing all the stuff she wants. Yeah. I'm only realizing this now. We got a hint to this back in season 1 when we met her.
Oh, okay.
If you look back at the intro, it showed her in 2 different ways. The second way, that's the transformation.
You done?
Oh! Shut up. Shh.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You jackasses, now when I have to edit this, I'm gonna be so annoyed because I have to figure out when...
You're welcome!
Thank
You're
you!
welcome! Oh
Anyway,
my god!
my fucking gosh.
Yeah, I bet that totally blew your mind, I'm sure.
Oh my god, I have no words.
Look, I will.
Right?
I'll call it. I'll call it, and trust me, I will know what it is.
Some heinous ass shit, man.
Some really shit.
Oh, shut
right
up.
there.
Anyway, any final?
So fucking fuck you up.
End of episode basically goes. Ainz is gonna beat the whatever.
Ainz is about to wreck shop.
Yep, that's where I'm ending the episode because this discussion because editing's gonna be a bitch.
The Dragon Lords are next.